let me take this opportunity first to thank all of you to come out in this busy schedule and taking out time and to be part of this function. And also welcome all of you. First and foremost, I take the opportunity to welcome Mr. Madhu and also Madam Vijay Lakshmi, Mr. Raja Lakshmi for coming out here, and all the YouTubers and bloggers as well. I think eminent personalities, everyone up here. Thank you very much for participating here. First and foremost, before taking the presentation, the objective of this is it's an important day for Bajaj Auto Limited for Bangalore, because today is the day we are launching Pulsar 250, the biggest ever Pulsar, which is known for thrill and the rush it gives in while we're driving. So this is launched today in all the Bangalore dealers of Karnataka, and so is the case in Mysore and Bangalore as well. So from that point of view, it's very important for us, the important day. So without much ado, I will be taking you on through the presentation mode. In the sense that we have another 20-25 minutes, we will be taking you to what are those key features that we have in our Pulsar, how it stands out from the competition, and any questions or anything which we will be able to answer to the best of our abilities, and if not, we will be also having a one-on-one contact on the same. Thank you. And moving forward, can I operate myself? Yeah. As you all know, Pulsar around 20 years back, when this Pulsar was, we were in 100cc segment, and 100cc segment, most of the players are crowded, and that was a time when Bajaj came out with the 150cc, and it revolutionized the market per se. It gave a different segment called the sports biking segment, and that's where the Pulsar evolved. The Pulsar for the last 20 years in the sports biking segment has been the market leader, and we have been dominating the markets ever since for the last 20 years. So that's on the strength of the Pulsar, and it has evolved itself over a period of time for the last 20 years. You all have witnessed it, and much more you are going to witness with the launch of Pulsar 250. Yeah, next please. So as we understand, we are the market leader in the sports biking category. So with market leader comes much more responsibility of creating new benchmark to a different level altogether, and that's how we wanted to position ourselves in the quarter liter segment as well. If you have noticed, more than 150cc and above is the 200cc to almost 150cc. That's a space every other people are also there, and we with all the Pulsar EPT brand that we already have, so we wanted to capitalize in the 250cc segment as well. So that is the reason that we wanted to create a new segment in the 250cc category. So we have come up with the two products. One is for the naked variants, which is N250. The other is on the faired variant, which is our F250. So I will be taking through you on these 4 points. First and foremost, on the brand ethos, what Pulsar stood for and what it is standing, because all the rider communities, we all will be much eager to get ourselves associated with the brand, with the bike that we are into. We also need to understand what is it stands for, and how as a brand persona that you have, and how we are able to connect with ourselves with the biking, with the bike that we ride. So this is critical from that point of view. So I'll be taking you to the brand ethos and the design philosophy that we have, and also we'll be taking out to the technology. So these are the 4 pillars that we'll be taking out for the next 20 minutes or so. So we understand your time, and hence we will be making it as simple, as quick. So we value your time as well, in the sense that we will not take much time in explaining a lot of points. We will be able to have a one-on-one chat on that. But for the benefit of the larger audience, what is there in this bike? What is the USP of the bike? So that we will be communicating right away in the next 20 minutes. So first and foremost, as you can see, with coming on to the Pulsar. Pulsar stands for, we all know it's an iconic brand. We all know it sets a new benchmark. It creates a new benchmark for itself, and it is known for thrill. So first and foremost is that thrill. The first features that we have here, when you are in the stop signal, how quick you are able to get to the 60 kilometer marks. So that is in 3.9 seconds. So that's what we assure. So that is the benefit of this is you will be able to accelerate much more faster and you'll be ahead of these people around you as well. So that will give you a head start as well. So that is on the pickup. Moving further, and can I operate it or somebody is? I can. Yeah. So moving further, we will be. Yeah, a little bit before. Previous slide, please. Yeah. So the design of Pulsar 250 is on two parameters, gentlemen. First is on the sporty appeal. We all know the Pulsar has a sporty appeal. So we try to maintain the sporty characteristics of Pulsar in terms of the road presence. And apart from that, we enhanced the appeal of the vehicle through the aerodynamic styling as well. So we will be seeing what are the elements that has been put here to enhance our sporty character and what are the elements that has been put in terms of the dynamic styling as well. So on the aerodynamic visor, so first and foremost on the design front is on the visor, which you all know very well in terms of cutting through the wind effortlessly, and also it will be able to deflect the air which is hitting your chest. So it gives you a very dynamic performance, and that way a very comfortable riding is a benefit coming out of the visor. Next. And other important feature which I wanted to mention is that compared to other models which you find in the competition, this is a single piece fed model. As in, the reason is that when you go on in undulated surfaces or in terms of an ups and downs which is very high, you will not be able to feel the vibrations or you will not be hearing the rattling noise which you find in other vehicles. So it's a single piece mold in the sense that you will be able to enjoy the ride effortlessly and you will not have that unnecessary noise which distracts your concentration. So that will not be there. And going further, it's a spider web alloy wheels that we have, which is gunmetal shape. And I'll tell you the reasons here is that it is accentuated. You will find the body color accent also as part of the alloy wheel. It actually enhances your sporty appeal, which is for the vehicle. So that way you will be able to understand that each and every element has been designed in such a way that it enhances the sporty appeal. Small elements, small changes that has been incorporated here will actually help us for the bike to stand out against this competition. So that is the advantage that we have here. Next slide, please. Yeah, you will find the front mudguard everywhere, and the front mudguard, the difference out here is that it has a dual tone short front which has a dual tone color, which unlike the competition. It's short and chunky, it adds to the appeal factor per se. And moving forward is you have your dual tone belly pan, which all we are knowing very well. It protects the engine from damage while negotiating the bad roads. So that is the purpose of the dual belly pan. So which is the difference factor here is that we have a dual tone here, which is the body color and the matte. Of course, one of the features which you find in high-end bikes is a deep copper engine. And the same way you have your deep copper basket, which will be, it's a cover which has been put on top of your engine block. So that will give you a high-end feature. It's a high-end feature brought to a 250cc category. So which will help you also to stand out, the vehicle stands out with regards to the competition. So that's the objective here. Other factor which you will really appreciate is, my request is you all need to take a test ride. My appeal to all the folks out here to take a test ride. You will really love the riding posture that the vehicle is commanding. I really mean, I have taken a couple of test rides, multiple test rides here. The kind of riding posture that I have, the comfort is far superior. Forget me. You guys are going to have a better experience. You have to tell me as to whether how you felt on the riding postures of the bike. The triangle is so well shaped, the strategically placed the foot pegs compared to the clip-on handlebar, so that really helps you out stand out from the competition in terms of the riding postures. Next slide, please. Of course, on the race exhaust, if you have seen, it's a very sporty exhaust which it provides a dynamic characteristics. Appeal actually gives you a better handling, and also most important, it is sporty appeal. Move forward. And another small cast alloy brace which has been for the pillion foot pegs. And another point, we all know the importance of the tire hugger. Tire hugger again is strategically placed here to ensure that the dirt is not passed on to the trailing bikes that follow. So, and not only that's the first factor. Second point is that it also enhance the appeal factor for the bike. Yeah, next. So we are coming in two sporty colors, racing red and techno green. So these are colors currently we have. Just a small summary, a quick summary of what we have seen so far. We talked about dual tone front mud guard. We talked about belly band. We talked about the copper engine car. We also talked about the race exhaust, which all these four elements appeal to the sportiness of the bike. Coming on to the aerodynamic styling, we have seen as a single piece fairing style that has been put, and apart from that, the rider posture triangle which we saw it, and spiderweb alloy wheels and the tire hugger. So these 8 or 10 vehicle features enhance the both aerodynamics and the performance of the bike, plus your sportiness of the bike. Yeah. Moving further.
Like bloggers and bike enthusiasts, you must be aware of slipper clutch. The benefits are many. It prevents accidents during the engine braking. So if you are panic braking, most of the engines would have a jerk, and you would also have a sudden stoppage of the bike, which may lead to slippages also. So the slipper clutch avoids, and then we will also see what is the difference between the slipper clutch and the regular clutch in the next slide. Next slide, please. Can we go on? One more? That's done. So these are the basic differences between a multi-plate clutch and a slipper clutch plate. So I'll quickly take you through one on that. So usually in a multi-plate clutch you will do a step-by-step gear down, but here it allows rapid gear shifting, as in the advanced cars, or usually in the cars we see it. So from a fifth gear we come to the second gear. So that kind of a technology is used in a bike here. So that is basically, intentionally we want you to be safe. So it's also a safety factor that is being integrated into the bike. So it's got a first-in segment infinity display, which has got great visibility, and it gives a premium appeal. Next slide, please. So as to go into the deeper into the display, it's a sporty display which gives a rider all information at one look. So it gives you rider information about trip, the DTE, the IFP, and the AFP. So it's got curved glasses which gives it a premium appeal. Okay. The fuel efficiency monitoring is also given. So we have three parameters that are given here: the average fuel efficiency on every trip, distance to empty, which helps you take a conscious stay on filling your tank, and it also gives instantaneous fuel efficiency. Next is the which has become a norm now. So we all carry our mobiles and we use GPS facility. So we are also conscious of it. So we've given you a mobile charger as well in it. It's also come with a Cyclops suspension, which is also adjustable. So you can use it for your long rides, and it gives you a stable ride. So this is a summary of all the technological advancement that are given for you to see. Next slide. So moving on to on the safety factor, it's a next slide please. So it comes with a single channel ABS. Of course, we all, as this particular brand portrays, it gives unadulterated thrill. So any thrill machine should have safety factor also incorporated. So this comes with a single channel ABS. It got through these brakes, which are efficient. We have also consciously put a retractable rider foot pegs, which gives you reduces the chances of accidents when which will hit with the objects. It's got a rear adjustable mirror, so you will have better visibility of the oncoming vehicle while riding. It's got side stand indicator, so it gives you an indication of whether the stand is put on or off, and it's got tubeless tires as well. The aggressive part from the front view is the eyeglow LED DRS. While it gives a sporty look, it also has a safety reason behind it for existing. It gives a better illumination. The bifunctional LED projector headlamp, this helps visibility during long rides at the night also. So if you see, next slide we show the difference between a normal headlamp and a projector headlamp. So the visibility is much better, and you will be able to try and save even in the night times. So we've got LED turn indicators while it is sporty. We've got LED tail lamps, which is like inverted thick design, which is also sporty and also is highly visible for a person who is following you when you brake. So there is the summary of the safety factors that are incorporated in the bike. So take you to further. Next slide please. Next slide please. Next slide please. Next slide please. Yeah, please go down. So this is against the FG and the N250, which are the naked sports in the segment. The R15, this is our offering. So you see that most of the performance parameters are way ahead of the competition bikes, and on the price advantage, the N250 comes at $1,38,000 on the ex-showroom price, and the F250 comes at around $1,40,000. The price advantage vis-a-vis R15 is like what? It's like 34 or 32,000, which you can seriously see as a difference on the screen. So R15 and FC25 are like pricely with lesser features to the bike. Can I next slide please? So, thanks for joining us this evening. Just 1 minute.
So gentlemen, just wanted to take only one point to address. If you have seen it, 250cc at a price point of 150cc, 155cc if you have noticed it. 1.3 lakhs is a killer pricing, is what the feedback that got from most of us. And as you have currently observed it, it is almost close to 34,000 less than nearest competition in that 150cc, which is your R15. Or if you are moving on to an FZ250, which is almost, we are cost effective around 4,000. And if you go to MT15, around about around 13,000 or so. So with all those features, whatever we displayed or demonstrated to you, and all these features available, and if you have also compared ourselves with the competitions with the bike in that particular segment. So now I will leave it to you for judgment by requesting you to go for a test ride, because unless you feel the vehicle, you will not be able to comment or appreciate the points that I am talking or my colleague talk. So my request to all of you is that to encourage your friends and your community members, your subscribers, your followers, and whoever, if you can, through the folks present here, if we can touch base through your larger community members and helping us to drive the product for a test drive and feel that product for themselves, and they can take a call based on that. So that is the one-on-one humble request and submitting in front of you. Thank you for giving your time.